Hello, I'm Patrick Wannis, human behavior and relationship expert, PhD. Here are 5 reasons why you're not over your ex. Starting with number 1, anchors and associations. This means you anchor certain positive emotions to your ex. It means you've made certain associations with your ex. Say, for example, your favorite food, your favorite music, a group of friends, a favorite restaurant. When you're exposed to those things, the food, the music, the restaurant, and the people, what happens? You think about your ex, you feel cut off, disconnected, isolated, and you want to go right back to your ex. The second reason you're not over your ex is what I call an emotional void. This is where there's an emptiness in you. You're either lost, confused, you don't know what you want, you don't know your purpose in your life, you're lacking meaning, etc. And then what happens? You want to go back to the familiar. You want to go back to what feels secure and stable, even though it might not have been very good. Which then leads us to the third reason you're not over your ex. Number 3 is euphoric recall. This is where you've taken the painting of the relationship and you've painted over all the bad things. You've completely obliterated all the bad things, and all you see now is the positive things that were in the relationship. For some reason, you've chosen to forget the awful things. So you've created a new painting which doesn't represent what you actually experienced in that relationship. So what you're doing is you're recalling the past relationship and you're saying, wow, it felt really good. I'm sure I could go back to my ex and it'd be great. You're trying to recreate that euphoric feeling. Number 4, the fourth reason you're not over your ex is low self-esteem. Self-esteem is basically how much you like yourself, how significant you feel, how capable you feel, how good you feel about yourself. If things aren't going great in your life right now, there's other challenges in your life and you're feeling bad about yourself, guess what's going to happen? You're going to want to go back to your relationship, back to your ex. Why? For reasons such as security, stability, and possibly the belief that you think, I don't feel good about myself. I feel unlovable. I feel unworthy. No one else would want me. I'll go back to my ex, also because it's easy. The 5th reason you're not over your ex is stress. And sometimes this is known as contact comfort. You're feeling stressed out in life. Things aren't going exactly the way you want. And you want to go back to your ex to be held, to be touched, to try and reduce the stress. We call that contact comfort. Feeling comforted in the arms with the contact, the touch, the caress, the hug, the stroke, or even the sex with your ex. Now, these are not the only 5 reasons you're not over your ex. In fact, in my new audiobook, Get Over Your Ex Now, I reveal 12 key reasons why you're not yet over your ex. Let me share one more with you. And this is a big one, it's a critical one. Soulmates, the one. This is when you actually believe that your ex was the one, the only one. He or she was the one that completed you, he or she is your soulmate, and you can never be happy without him or her, and there'll never be anyone like him or her, and there's only that one person that can complete you. Remember the Jerry Maguire movie with Tom Cruise, You Complete Me? That's a really unhealthy, dysfunctional belief. If you get to the point of thinking, only this person can make me happy, only this person can fulfill me, only this person can make me feel whole and complete, then you're giving away your power to that person. Now, if you really want to get over your ex, then it may not be for you though. I have an audiobook and program called Get Over Your Ex Now. Why would I say may not be for you? Because it's for people that really want to get over your ex. It's a serious program. And the first step is you've got to be clear about who you are. What do you want in life? What's your personality type? Did your personality and the personality type of your ex match? Were you compatible? What love language do you speak? In other words, what do you really need so you can feel loved? Third, what are your values? What are your motivations? What do you really want out of life? Fourth, what are your needs? If you can't articulate your needs, how are you going to get your needs met? In the second section, I offer extraordinary insights and revelations about relationships. For example, things such as twisted love. Do you know what twisted love is? You'll find out in my audiobook, Get Over Your Ex Now. What about the 7 factors of attraction? What about emotional vampires? Did your ex gaslight you, etc.? These are all things that I reveal in the dynamics of relationships in section 2. In fact, in chapter 9 in section 2 in my audiobook and program, Get Over Your Ex Now, that one chapter alone could change your life. Why? Because I reveal what are known as attachment styles. Let me say this. When you enter into a relationship, what do you actually feel in your romantic relationship? Do you feel secure or do you feel anxious? Do you feel avoidant? In other words, do you feel anxious where you just become clingy, needy, and desperate, where you become consumed by the relationship and you're always worried about it not doing well, and where you constantly need reassurance? Or do you go the opposite way and you become avoidant? You start to get close and then you run. Or you could be a blend of the anxious and the avoidant. In other words, you become very obsessed and consumed with the relationship. You need constant reassurance. You become clingy, needy, and desperate. And then when you get too close, you're also running away at the same time when you're experiencing the intimacy. These are all sorts of things that will really help you to transform if you want to get over your ex and if you want a truly loving, happy, fulfilling relationship full of passion, intimacy, and commitment where your needs are met. If you're interested, go to my website, go to patrickwanis.com. Get over your ex now.